The term, you'll have served 8 terms. You and Dick Lee will be the only 2 mayors who have been elected to 8 2-year terms, correct?
Elected by the people.
Right. So what's the asterisk? Who was this other guy?
Goodrich.
What was his first name?
Elijah Goodrich.
Okay.
We know Judy Goodrich. She lives in Westville. She's a descendant.
Oh, really?
So the asterisk is that he was elected by the people, which at that time would have been white males who owned property, of which there were very few in New Haven at the time, and you held office by getting reconfirmed every year by a vote of the General Assembly. He was a Federalist, so as long as the Federalists held powers in the General Assembly of Connecticut, he was able to stay there. So he was elected once by probably like 25 people, and
how many terms? How many years did he serve?
Served 18 years and I think 2 months, and died, which is not my ambition.
And what year did he get elected first?
1801, I believe. 1801. He was the 2nd or 3rd mayor.
So except for this guy, asterisk, you will become tied for the longest serving mayor in the history of New Haven if you win this term.
And serve it out.
And how do you feel about that? What do you see as your legacy being?
I don't think of it in those terms. You know, it doesn't feel like a set number of years. I mean, I really feel there was a couple periods of the administration from when I got in 1994 to LCI. I mean, we had problems in LCI and made a lot of changes in city government, and that was sort of a crucible experience for me. And a lot of new people came into city government in 1998, and I always defined it then to another period, which was to the challenge by Senator Looney in 2001, which actually brought in a whole other group of people into city government. That's when I think a lot of the younger people from the campus across the green came into city government and have stayed here. And so I really feel like there were those 2 dividing lines, 1998 and 2000.
When we think of Dick Lee, we really think of urban renewal, Great Society programs, highways, downtown mall. What are we going to think about with John DeStefano when our grandkids? Are we going to think about schools? Are we going to think about leaner, smarter government? Are we going to think about police force changing? What do you want them to remember you by?
I think it's mostly that during the years that have been here, each year's been a little bit better, all things being equal, or I should say all things on average, than the last, and they were good years. I mean, Dick Lee's time, I think they created a lexicon where we were going to become the city on the hill, the model city, and that was the end of the story. Well, that isn't the end of the story. There's lots of living that goes on every year. So I don't think of it like as, oh, it'll be the schools, or it'll be the downtown changed, or the public housing was mostly all torn down and replaced by mixed income and mixed type of development. I don't think it'll be that. I just think it'll be for the years that people lived in 94, 95, and how things changed and that they were able to do a little bit better.